more beautiful every time I see you.
Skip the phony compliments, RJ.
Nothing phony about it. Everything I see looks real.
Look, let's get this straight. The only reason I'm here is because of those vague little threats you made on the phone.
Hey, baby, I was just inviting you over.
Oh, so that's why you sent me this article? With some story about a guard being killed at Midwestern University back in the 70s? What's this all about, RJ?
Can I offer you something to drink? I ordered a very fine little Zinfandel. I thought maybe if you took me up on my offer, we could share it.
Look, just stop the cat and mouse games. Tell me, does this have something to do with Hank?
I can't let you tell Vicky that I'm not your brother.
Any reason why not?
Well, actually, there's 27.8 million reasons why not.
27.8 million.
Tina, trust me. If we just keep quiet and we let everybody keep on thinking that I'm Victor Lord's long-lost son, we're gonna be rich. $27 million rich. That's the fortune that I stand to inherit. And I want to share it with you.
I don't see how I can help you, Ms. Mitchell. Hallie Mitchell. As I said, I'm representing Todd Manning, and I think you hold the key to his defense.
Me?
Todd swears that he was with you last night at 11 o'clock, at the same moment Rebecca Lewis was attacked in the park. Is that true?
Ms. Mitchell, you're new to Todd. Take it from me. He smiles and he charms, and then he lies through his teeth.
Then you weren't with him last night at 11 p.m.
I don't keep tabs on Todd. But if you want some good advice, find yourself another client.
Come on, just give me a name, huh? It's Rebecca Lewis, right? Oh, no, wait, I know who it is. It's Marty Saybrook. She had a change of heart. She's here with my alibi.
All I know is that you have a visitor. What I don't know is why she bothered.
Are you guilty?
That's what I like about you, Blair. Always the diplomat.
Are you?
I don't know, Blair, you tell me. You saw me in the park last night, my hands covered with blood. I was a wreck. I told you Rebecca just dumped me even though she'd broken up with Powell. I was ticked off. So I went and I tried to rape the woman that I love. I tried to rape Rebecca.
I'm sorry, Todd. Look, I had to be sure, all right?
Doesn't matter. Nobody believes me.
Look, I do. I know what it's like to be everyone's favorite bad guy, when the truth is that we are the ones who know what real loyalty is. We know what it takes to love someone even when there's no chance that they'll ever love us back. Now, you tell me, what does that make us, Todd, huh?
Losers. Well, I guess I win round 2 of the most pathetic contest.
You do. You are ahead at this stage in the game, yes.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna lock me up forever for trying to rape the one woman in the world I would never hurt. Go ahead. Match that one, Susie Homewrecker.
You win, Todd. Which means you lose. I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of this game here. Seems like every time that I see you, the next thing I know, I've got a cop at my door asking me 100 questions.
Cops asked you about me? What'd you say?
I told him the truth. I told him that we shared a park bench last night and you never once tried to attack me.
Great. Thanks for being my character reference.
Whatever good it'll do. Look, the cops placed us on the park bench at about 11:45 p.m. What you need, Todd, is an alibi for 11 p.m.
I've got one. But you're never gonna believe who it is.
Miss Saybrook, I don't mean to be rude, but I am a lawyer, and I like things to be stated nice and precise. And unless I'm mistaken, you haven't really answered my question.
I told you. I like to avoid thinking about Todd whenever possible. So if I were you...
Excuse me, but you're not me. Can't you answer my question directly?
Fine. Ask me.
Were you with Todd Manning last night at 11 p.m.?
No. I have no idea where Todd was at 11 o'clock, but I do know that I wasn't with him.
Okay. I'll have to accept your word on that. Sorry I bothered you. But if you should remember anything further...
I don't think I will. No lectures, please.
Fine. But that's it, huh? I mean, you couldn't keep Todd locked up for the crime that he did commit, and you want to lock him up for the one that he didn't.
So?
Look, I'm not blaming you, Marty. I just want to make sure that you know what you're doing.
I'm doing the right thing. I know what I'm doing. Todd is never going to pay for what he did to me or Nora or Luna or God knows how many other women if someone doesn't put him away for good.
Even if that means breaking the law yourself?
What good has the law done? Did the law punish Todd or make me feel safe? No. The law let Todd go. So he could be this shadow. Always in the background, but always there to scare me. Well, you know what? I can't take it anymore. I want my life back, Dylan, and I want it back now.
And I want that for you too, Marty. But I've got to ask, is this really the way?
Whatever else you can say about Victor Lord, he made sure that his son was taken care of. This letter is from him to your mother. Victor set up a trust fund for Irene's son. Now look at this part right here.
Something about shares of stock.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much, does it? Just some shares of some publishing ventures. But one of them includes a magazine called Independent Woman.
I read that all the time.
Yeah, so do millions of women. It was just some struggling little magazine that got lost among all the other ones that Victor left his son. And right now, it is a raging success. Tina, it is worth $27.8 million to be precise. This letter is authentic, I swear it.
He was real. Victor and Irene's son, he was real. What happened to him?
The baby died.
My baby brother. You know, that's really sad. I didn't really even know him. Where did you get this? Where did you get that letter?
I told you, my dad was managing Irene's insurance. Your mom and I became really close.
Why didn't I ever know you? Why didn't she ever mention you to me?
You were away at boarding school. Your mom was very lonely. So was I. She acted as if I was the son that she'd lost, and she was like a mother to me. She was so warm, so gentle. I could not have loved her more if she really had been my own mother. Tina, I think that's why it was so easy for me to fall in love with you. You are so much like her.
You knew her better than I did. You know my past more than I...
Tina, I never wanted to hurt you. That's why I lied about who I was and where I came from. But listen to me, this much is the truth. This much was never a lie. I love you. And we have this chance to lead a fabulous life together. The kind of life that Irene would have wanted us to have. Do you think you can accept what I'm saying? Can you just try to understand? Just try to forgive me.
You know what the problem with you is, Sheila? You're too serious. I don't blame you, though. It's Hank's influence. He's just not a woman's man.
We were talking about the clipping.
That's funny. I thought we were talking about Hank. I'm not saying he's not a fine lawyer, but, well, when it comes to giving a woman what she needs...
Look, either you tell me what this clipping means, or I'm out of here.
Okay. You want it straight? Here it is. Hank was there the night that guard got shot. That's right. He was one of the ones that broke into the president's office, which means Hank helped pull the trigger.
It's tough finding glasses.
Discretion isn't good enough, Mrs. Palmer. I need your solemn oath that no one but you and me will see my dress before next week.
Miss Oltl, every bride-to-be is superstitious.
I'm not every bride-to-be, Mrs. Palmer. I'm the future Mrs. Asa Buchanan. If anyone gets the slightest inkling of what I'm wearing at my wedding next week, I will hold you personally responsible, understood?
Oh, I swear I haven't told anyone about your unique fashion statement.
Keep it that way.
Oh, believe me, Miss Oltl, your gown and your secrets are safe.
Great. So, show me everything else that you have for my honeymoon. I mean, I never know where Ace is going to take me, so I have to be prepared for everything.
What about the security cameras?
No problemo. As soon as we get Alex alone, I'll take out the camera. You hit her with the chloroform, put her in a rag, and load her in the truck. It's a piece of cake.
That's what you said last time, cowboy.
This time, Bulge boy, nothing's gonna go wrong.
This bra's killing me.
Ah, tea time, ladies. I don't mind if I do.
Asa, we're waiting for our fourth. Today is our bridge day.
I know what the game means to you, Virginia. Almost as much as the bridal shower meant to Alex. You know the one she didn't have because the snobs in this town wouldn't give her one.
I offered, but nobody ever listened. It wasn't our place. Surely you can understand that, Asa.
Oh, I understand perfectly, Liz. But you see, Alex is a little more sensitive than I am. She hurts very easily. Her wedding is 1 week away. She doesn't even have a bridesmaid to walk down the aisle with.
Oh, that's terrible.
You're right, Norma. It is terrible. But there's something we can do about it.
Oh, Asa, if this is another one of your tacky bribes.
You're right, Elizabeth. Now, ladies, name your favorite charities. I will give you 20 grand apiece.
Asa, do you really think you can buy a bridesmaid?
Of course not. What I'm buying are 3 bridal matrons. Let's face it, gals, we're not spring chickens.
Of all the insulting, vulgar. Tell him, Elizabeth. 40,000. And don't call me Liz.
Elizabeth!
Well, dear, anything for charity. Oh, 40. A piece.
30.
35. And I'm not going to haggle.
You missed your calling, Liz. Should have been in the oil business, be a natural. Okay. Write the name of your charity, I will sign the check. Ah, one stipulation. If Alex ever finds out that I've purchased your services, you will never sip tea in this town again.
Oh, we don't want to hurt Alex's feelings. I mean...
Well, I'm very glad to hear that, Norma. Because I like my bride to be surrounded by a loving family and friends on her day of days. And I will bribe, bully, or blackmail every single one to get them there.
Oh, well, I think I've seen it all. Asa having a tea party with the daughters of Landview. He's got to be up to something over there.
Yeah.
Hey, Hank.
Yeah.
You worried about our case against Todd? Or...
No, man. We've got him this time. Of course, I wish the charge was more than attempted rape. Thanks to Rebecca Lewis, we've got a witness who's ready to testify.
So what's bothering you? You got another problem with RJ?
No, I don't waste time with my brother. Just a little worried about Sheila. She was supposed to meet me here. She's almost an hour late.
Here's what the newspapers never knew. The real story.
According to Mr. R.J. Gannon?
According to Danny Keller, a resident of Joliet Prison. I met him there and he told me.
Oh, another honest con.
He wasn't always a con. Back in the 70s, He was a college man, just like Hank. In fact, he went to Midwestern University with my brother and Nora. They were real heavy into campus politics.
This is nothing new.
Oh, so far. But did you know that Hank joined a secret society while he was there for brothers only? That's what I thought. Hank doesn't like talking about being a warrior. They were tough dudes, fought for racial pride, made a lot of enemies, including the campus president and the federal government. So the campus pres sends his spies to get a list of the membership, and he's going to send that list to Washington. Well, when Hank and his boys find out, they decide they're going to break into the president's office and steal that list. What they didn't count on was that a campus security guard would come along. Well, things got crazy. Somebody had a gun, and bam! Guard went down with a bullet in his chest.
The guard?
DOA. Hank and the guys ran, swore a pact of silence. Nobody ever knew it was them. That guard left behind a wife and 4 kids. I wonder what those 4 kids think of Landview's fearless DA. Hank Gannon, golden boy. Covered up a murder to save his golden future. Well, what about you, Sheila? What do you think of Mr. Wonderful now?
I don't think anything. Because I don't believe you.
Parenting is simple.
It's you, Miss Olenoff.
Well, it is if he takes me to Paris, but what if he takes me to Hawaii?
Perhaps you should focus on your wedding gown.
Oh, don't tell me it's finished.
Part of it is. I've had my chief seamstress working on it day and night. Poor thing. Her eyesight is suffering.
Oh, we'll get her new glasses. Show it to me.
Is something wrong?
Wrong? I love it. When would it be finished? I can't wait to try it on.
It'll be finished soon. But in the meantime, why don't you try on some lingerie? I have to make a phone call. Both of my regular cleaning ladies failed to show up today.
No, I saw 2 here this morning.
Temporary replacements the agency provided. I don't like them very much. They just seem so very odd.
This would be perfect in Hawaii. Ah, just putting it mildly.
You know, I knew you hated your brother. I knew you would do anything to get back at him. But if you think you can make me believe a lie like that, then...
Why did he drop the charges against me? It wasn't brotherly love, was it?
Now you expect me to believe he'd give in to blackmail.
I think you better watch something. I paid a lot for this tape, but I think it was worth it.
What is this?
Security camera automatically rolled tape when Hank and his buddies broke into the president's office. Look at those afros. Wait, now. Let's freeze it right here. I think we both recognize that sweet face, don't we? Hank always was good looking, gotta admit. And I see the date and time printed up in the corner.
November the 12th, 1972.
Poor security guard won't be shot for another 15 minutes. But I hate violence on television, so maybe we'll catch that some other time. The thing is, somebody was smart enough to get into that security office and steal this tape. Really entertaining stuff, isn't it? I mean, it teaches us all about family values.
Look, I'm just gonna say what I've got to say.
Okay.
I know that in your future, you don't want to have Todd Manning sitting right in the middle of it.
You might say that.
And I don't want that for you either. And if you'll let me, maybe I could be a part of that future. But I'm worried about you, Marty.
But see, you don't have to be from now on. Because I'm going to fix it. So that Todd is behind bars for good. Even if you don't think it's right.
Look, I told you I am not judging you. I am just saying. Look, when you make yourself judge and jury, that can be really hard on your life. I know. I mean, when you tell yourself, 1 minute, yeah, I'm in the right. This is justice. And then the next minute, you hear this little voice whispering, maybe it's not.
What do you expect me to do? Let him go free?
I don't know. Maybe, if it sets you free.
Marty Saybrook? Oh. She is your alibi?
Yeah, isn't that great? Sort of proves God has a sense of humor, doesn't it?
Todd.
I mean, the one person that can save me, the one person who knows where I was when somebody tried to...
How's your hand? Is it all right?
It's fine. They're using that against me, too. The blood proves that I was in the park.
I really wish that there was something that I could do.
Maybe there is.
What?
Would you bake me a cake and put a sawed-off shotgun in it? Man, I gotta get out of here. Go find the guy who really did this.
I need to talk to my client.
Okay, ma'am. You'll have to leave.
No, please, you can stay. I don't have any secrets.
You don't have any alibi either. Marty Saybrook denies she was with you at 11 p.m. when Rebecca Lewis was attacked.
Look, Tina, it's not like I'm hurting anybody.
Well, what about my sister? You showed Vicky that piece of paper that put aside any claim to her fortune. That was just another lie,
No, that was not a lie. That document was on the level. I don't want any part of Vicky's estate. This estate, listen to me, this estate is a trust fund that has been growing all these years, all for Victor Lord's son when he turns 25.
But you're not Victor Lord's son. This isn't yours.
Tina, you're Victor Lord's daughter. It ought to be yours. I can get this money, Tina, and I can share it with you.
Yes, if we lie.
No, if we're careful and we just don't volunteer the truth.
Same thing.
No. No, it's not. It is not the same. When CJ asks you about Santa Claus, what do you say?
You're trying to confuse me.
No, I am trying to show you how much I love you. Enough to share everything with you. Everything that I have, everything that I will have. Now, that is not so terrible, is it? Hmm?
Look, well, even if I wanted to go, there are the kids. How can I just pack up and go to Spain?
We'll take them with us.
Yeah, right. CJ's in school, Sarah's in pre-K.
We'll get a tutor. We'll get 2 tutors. Tina, we will buy our own school if we have to.
You're not playing fair.
Tina, I am not playing. I want you. And you want me too. Say it. Say it. Say it.
Okay, I want you. I love you.
Then you won't tell anybody who I really am.
Oh, not for now. But the problems aren't going to go away.
We'll deal with them later. Right now.
Not here.
Why not?
You yourself said we had to be careful.
Tina, don't start quoting me when I want to make love to you again. And again. And again.
Tonight.
Where?
I'll call you. Just get dressed and get out.
You get out. I live here, remember? Okay, think about this. Think of it this way. Tonight is the first night of a lifetime of love and money.
Can't wait to see Ace's face when he reads our ransom note.
Especially when he pays the $2 billion and don't get the bride back. Shh, 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 shh. She's almost ours.
Mrs. Palmer? Mrs. Palmer, I'm not quite sure about this teddy, Mrs. Palmer.
Alex, let me be the judge of that, honey. Oh, Lordy. I just came just in time.
Do you know the statute of limitations on murder never runs out? So if I were to take this back to Chicago and play it for the DA there, well...
You're even worse than your brother said you were.
Oh, Hank is an accessory to murder, but I'm the villain here.
What do you want, RJ?
You know what I want, baby. I want you to be nice to me. Very nice.
In your dreams.
Oh, honey. In my dreams, you're even nicer.
If you think you can threaten me...
I don't threaten, baby. I make promises. Now, if I take this tape back to Chicago, you know what they're gonna do? Well, first, they'll probably disbar Hank. Then he will stand trial for murder, and he will be sent to prison. Is that what you want, baby? I don't think so. And I don't think you want Rachel to find out that her sainted father has been covering up a murder for all these years.
He didn't kill that guard.
He was there.
Do you know how much I hate you? Or do you even care?
Not really. Now, I've made you an offer, Sheila. You give to me, I give to you. And thrown into the bargain, you get to save the man you claim to love. Now, I don't think that's unreasonable.
It's blackmail.
Think about it, Sheila. But don't take too long. You'll be back.
Marty lied. Surprise, surprise, huh? Well, we can make her tell the truth, right? You can do that.
I can put her on the stand and try and break her down, but I can't force her to change her story.
Her story's a lie.
Todd, wait, now I believe you.
Yeah, but does my lawyer?
Yes, Todd, I do. But that's not enough. We need corroboration. Isn't there somebody, anybody, who saw you at the hospital?
Marty Saybrook, I told you that.
No, forget Marty Saybrook. Think, Todd, think hard. No, I gotta stop by police headquarters, and I'll see you at court for the arraignment. When I get there, you better have yourself another alibi.
But she's probably laughing herself to death out there.
No, Todd, I think that she wants
I'm not
to help
talking about
you.
her, I'm talking about Marty. His trial's over before it even got started. She's got me. There's nothing I can do.
Maybe not. But there may be something that I can do.
Now, are you trying to put a jinx on our wedding?
Of course not, honey.
Well, then go. Shoo, scram. You know you can't see the bride in her dress before the ceremony.
But you're not in your bridal gown. There's no law against a groom looking at what you're going to wear on your wedding night, is there?
Now, honey, go.
I got some great news for you.
Well, it's going to have to wait. You're on female territory and you're trespassing.
Wait till you hear what I have to say.
It's going to have to wait till I get home. Now, go before you put a hex on everything. Go, 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 go.
Bye. You look like $1 million.
I promise I'll be home before you know it, honey. Bye-bye.
Piece of cake, huh?
Sorry I'm late, sweetheart. I just got delayed at the hospital. I know. I should have called, but by the time they looked up at the clock, forgive me.
It's all right. I was just starting to worry about you, that's all.
Yeah, well, better late than never. Bo, do you think you can spare him for the rest of the afternoon?
No, I'm sorry, Sheila. We're doing court at Todd's arraignment.
Oh, no, Hank.
Oh, yes, sweetheart. Sorry, but it's Judge Fitzwater is on the bench, so we can't waste time.
Yeah, speaking of which,
Hank, please, can't you just stay
sorry,
for a
baby,
few more minutes?
I gotta go. Hey, I love you. See ya.
Tell me how you handled it. Being someone's judge and jury. Was it anything like my situation with Todd? Dylan, I'm sorry if you don't want to talk about it.
Look, I can't, all right? I made a promise to someone. Someone's it's very important to me, and I won't betray that trust.
Okay. I didn't mean to pry.
No, it's all right. I don't know, it was a long time ago, but, you know, some days it just feels like it was yesterday. I don't know, that's the reason I went to the Merchant Marine. To try to forget. Sometimes we make choices or decisions and that we can't forget. Maybe that's what I'm saying to you. Think about it.
Dylan, if someday it's not betraying anyone's trust and you want to talk about it, I'll be here.
Someday. And maybe I can be part of that future too, huh?
Maybe.
Dylan, I didn't expect you to be here.
Well, no, that makes us even now, doesn't it?
How is your sister?
Yeah, better than ever. You know what, Marty, I think I changed my mind. I think I'll stay.
No, it's all right, Dylan. I think I know why Blair's here to talk to me.
All right. But you think about what I said, all right?
I will. Take care.
Well, he certainly makes a nice watchdog.
Blair, I think I can save you a lot of trouble. If you're here to make more threats about Andrew and me...
No, I'm here not to talk about Andrew, but to talk about you and someone else. Todd Manning.
Have we made our choices?
I love them all. I'll take everything.
Everything?
Yes, well, Asa may take me around the world, and I have to be prepared, don't I?
Oh, yes, of course.
Now send them all over to Asa's, everything except my wedding dress. I don't trust anyone with that. I'll be back to pick that up at the beginning of the week myself, in person.
As you wish. Oh, but we haven't discussed your bridesmaids or the matron of honor. What will they be wearing?
My dear close friends want to make all of those arrangements themselves. I'm sorry I won't be able to refer them.
That's quite all right. We're very busy at this time of year. In fact, there's another bride to be here today. I'm sure you've seen her.
No, I haven't seen any other brides. All I've seen are those two cleaning ladies. They do seem a little weird, but they certainly do work hard.
Oh! Bo, put her down. She's killing me.
I didn't know the boss could kick like that.
It's the chloroform.
I got it.
I'm sorry, Alex, but all's fair in love and war, darling.
Who's she?
Where's Alex?
I don't know any Alex, but I do know a lawyer.
Buck, we stole the wrong bride.
You can say that again. Help! Police! I have nothing to say to you about Todd Manning or anyone else, so if you don't mind.
I was just at the station where they questioned me about Todd Manning's whereabouts last night.
So?
So? I told them that I saw him in the park, that his hand was bloody and bandaged. He was upset, but he wasn't violent. We talked. We went our separate ways, and that was about midnight last night.
I can see how the police might find this fascinating, but I really don't see what...
I saw Todd at the station, Marty.
Really? You two are becoming great chums, aren't you?
We understand each other.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Marty, Todd told me that he was with you at the hospital 11 p.m., the same exact time Rebecca Lewis was attacked.
Oh, Todd says a lot of things.
Oh, even Todd can't be two places at once, Marty.
That's assuming you believe
I
it.
do.
Well, that's your problem. Good night, Blair.
No. That is your problem, Marty. Now, according to Todd's attorney, you refuse to even back up his alibi.
Because it's not true.
Well, I think it is. And I think you are the one who is lying here. So either you go to the police right now and tell them the truth, or...
Well, don't stop now.
Or what?
I almost feel sorry for Todd. He's got to know our case against him is as solid as a rock.
Well, Bo, next time you start feeling sorry for Todd, you think about Rebecca. He tried to rape her last night. And we can prove opportunity, motive, and means. And no one's gonna save him.
This hearing is in session. Mr. Manning, I cannot tell you how sorry I am to see you in my courtroom again. However, you will feel sorrier once your pardon is rescinded.
With all due respect, Your Honor, that remains to be seen. Until and unless the people can prove beyond a...
Excuse me? I went to law school. Ms. Mitchell, Mr. Gannon. Can you prove this case?
Can and will, Your Honor. Todd Manning is a repeat offender. We can prove it beyond the shadow of a doubt.
What happened to innocent until proven guilty?
Excuse me? Your client will have justice here. However, I will not allow him nor you to waste the court's time nor money engaging in legal shenanigans. I went through that the last time when Nora Gannon led the defense. Once was enough.
What are you suggesting, Your Honor?
For all concerned, including your client, don't you think it's best if he plead guilty?
But, Your Honor, my client insists that he's innocent.
I don't care what your client insists, Counselor. You tell him for me. If he pleads not guilty, and the evidence proves otherwise, this court will come down on him like a hard rain in November, without mercy. Do I make myself clear?